welcome back to my channel. My name is Genesis if you're new, and this is Wealthy on Purpose. Today I'm going to be doing an unstuffing. It has been a spendy month, you guys, and I got some money I need to take back to the bank. So if you're new to my channel, I will leave a video linked down below of what my process is, and I will try to explain it. I haven't been able to film one of these in a pretty long time, so I am kind of hoping it goes smoothly, because unstuffings can go one of two ways, either really good or really not so good. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So first what I do is I take out my bill/credit card binder. And in here, I have an envelope for each one of my credit cards or even my debit account. And that is kind of what I'm going to use. And then I also am going to start with my wallet envelopes. I find that I usually do the most spending here. So that's just where I like to start. So let me position myself so that we can just get started. All right, so the first thing I see in my wallet that I spent is going to be gas. We spent $41, and I think that was the only gas purchase we had. So let's take a look. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I have been doing pretty good as well. So I have a 50 in here, and I'm gonna have to make some change already. So let's find change. I do have some in my wallet. So yeah, I haven't been able to film one of these in a while, which makes me really, really sad. So we have 20, 40, 50, and we're just gonna swap that. But I just was out of town last week, and I had to do it in a pinch, like right before we left, because I didn't want to leave before doing my unstuffing and paying off my credit card. So I did that just in a pinch, and I didn't get to film it. So this one I'm really excited to film. Okay, so this is the 40 from my wallet. I just made some change with another envelope. And I'm not gonna worry about the $1 bill because I usually just use a rounding system. It usually always evens out, so I try not to worry about it. So that came out of my Freedom Rise card. All right. And what I like to do is choose a color so that I know what week I unstuffed it. So there is gas, and we're gonna do pink this time. All right, next is dog food, and their dog food was $98.50. Their dog food actually just went up in price, which kind of annoys me, I'm not gonna lie. It used to be $90 and now it's $98, and it's the same food, nothing's different. But anyway, so what I'm gonna do is just unstuff this $100 and let that kind of even out. It was $98.50, so almost $99. And this is food for both of my dogs. I do get a big bag, and they eat open farm food, which is pretty high quality. And my dogs have a very sensitive stomach, so I rather pay more for their food and keep them healthy than visit the vet every few weeks, because my dog just can't tolerate whatever food. We've been on so many different diets, and this is just what's working best for us. I also do give them like supplements and sometimes like pumpkin puree and stuff like that, just to keep their digestive system versatile. Sharing all the things you probably don't care about. Okay, anyways, I think that wraps it up for my wallet envelope. So we're just gonna set these guys in my little basket here. So let's move on into short-term sinking funds. And I'm actually gonna move this. I keep this in the middle and move this to the side. All right, so long day had a purchase of $13.47. I think this was a eating out purchase. So we're just gonna do 15 from long day. We were eating out a lot in February, and I kind of told my fiance, I'm like, dude, we gotta cut back because I was getting real comfortable. And I feel like once you start eating food out, it just tastes so much better than the food you cook at home, and you just want it. But then when you cook at home, the food at home tastes so good. So you just gotta kind of break that cycle. So that's it for long day. I bought my dogs a pet toy. I give them enrichment, which is like basically dog popsicles, just like you can freeze all types of stuff. It's really good for their mental stimulation as well. But yeah, I bought that for them, and that was $8.99. So they have a sinking fund, and I'm just gonna take $5 actually, because we've been rounding up a lot. So let's just do that. Keep some money in their envelope. And we're gonna mark this off. I think the majority of my purchases were on my Rise card, which also makes it easier. Just in one concise place. All right. Next, we had personal hygiene. So I bought some water flossers for me and my fiance. They were pretty pricey, but I think they'll be worth it in the end. So that was $59.98. So we have 20, 40, 50, and 60 is what we will take out for that purchase. Yeah, I got on Amazon and I'm like, we need this, we need that. But what I do is I'll put stuff in my cart, and if I'm still like thinking about it, wondering about it, I'll just, go ahead and buy it. And I have been thinking about those water flossers for a while, and just like the expense it's gonna help. So yeah, that's that. Next we are gonna go into home improvement, which is also in this binder. I bought some glass Tupperware, and our plastic ones were just like not okay anymore. So yes, so this was $43.99. So we have 20, 40, 20, 30, 40, 5, but I'm just gonna do 40. Keep the 10 in the envelope. I usually get pretty close in terms of my rounding skills, but we'll see how it all works out. All right, so that was covering our home improvement charge. Next, I did buy this camera mount. So I bought a camera mount, and I'm gonna do $10 from shopping, I think, because it was kind of like one of those random things you just buy. So we'll do $10 from that, and $20 from my personal spending. And I think that wraps it up for this binder. I think we gotta move into my savings challenges and like my savings goals. So like I said, I did half shopping, and half of it is gonna come from my personal money. So total, I think it was like $30 or something like that. Okay, so there's the 20 and there's the 2 5s, 10, 25, 30. Perfect. Hope you guys have been good. I've been a little stressed at work. I have like a story to tell you guys. So there's this lady I work with, and I'm new. I just started in February. And she just totally doesn't like me. And it's so sad. It's honestly so sad, because I feel like I'm a pretty nice person. I stay out of the way. I'm not mean to anyone, but ever since the first day I started. But before I continue, I'm gonna make change with this, and then we're gonna contribute $30 to a different charge. But yeah, since the first day I started, she'll just do things to undermine me. I will finish doing my work, and she'll go and check to make sure I did it a certain way. Or she'll watch me to see if I'm doing something wrong, and she'll like wait until I do something and she's like, oh, you did that wrong. And it's like, if you're watching me this whole time, why don't you just help me out? Or I'll ask her, I'll say, hey, where does this go? How do you do this? And she'll tell me one answer, and then I do that, and then she's like, why did you do that? And I'm like, that's what you just told me. Oh my gosh, it is a struggle, you guys. Like, if you have ever had a coworker and they just don't like you, how do you navigate that? Because I've kind of just adopted the attitude that I'm not going to be at this job forever, and she doesn't have to like me. She's not my boss or anything. Like, she's not the one who decides like if I get paid or not. So I've kind of just been like, whatever, you don't like me, I'll just deal with it. But for my social like being, it just drives me crazy because I'm like, dude, what did I do? Like, what's going on? Anyway, let me know if you have any experience with things like that. But my fiance, he bought a game online. It was $70. But so that is coming out of his money. So 50, 70. I just thought I would share that because unfortunately it's common for work conflict to just be like this thing. And I'm like, I've never been a drama person. Like, I like to stay out of the way, but no, she just does not like me, and she is determined. I know that. Or she'll like go behind my back and like talk about me, and then when I come around, she's like quiet. I'm like, what's going on here? Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and add up all of these purchases to see how much we have. Obviously this one was 70, so I'm not gonna worry about that one, but I do want to add up the other one to make sure that I did take out the correct amount and that I will be paying my credit card what it is owed. So I will be right back. All right, so we have a total here showing $325.93, which is super high. Usually I like to stay within the like 1 to 175 range when it comes to like weekly spending on our necessities, but things do happen. And like I said, it has just been a more spendier month. We went on a trip. We, had to adjust back. I've been dealing with work stuff, so it's just been a lot busier. But let's just make sure we are paying back our credit card and not, falling behind on payments or forgetting to make those payments, because that used to be my biggest thing. I would get scared that I was gonna forget a payment. But now I'm pretty on top of it, and that's why I like to do it every week. So I can clearly see like what has been paid, what has not yet been paid. And it's really like I pay every purchase back. But in my Freedom Rise card, let's see if it matches this number. We have 51, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 240, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 5, 10, 15, and 20. So 320. I am missing a 5 somewhere, so I'm just gonna get it out of miscellaneous to cover that, because it's probably from a few different envelopes, so I'm not gonna go back and choose just one. So let's grab that out of miscellaneous, and then we will be all done with this unstuffing. I know it was chaotic, and what would this channel be if it wasn't chaotic, right? Like, I just have that in me. So I hope you guys don't mind and you guys still enjoy it. I love when cash budgeters are chatty. You get to like see their personality, and it's just so fun getting to know people on this app with YouTube. I couldn't be more grateful. So thank you, you guys. And that is gonna wrap it up. If you like today's video, go ahead and leave me down. Let's see, leave me down this emoji. As always, you are beautiful, you are loved, respected, and always treated with kindness. Over here, if you want to join a loving and supportive community, make sure to subscribe. But I will see you guys in my next one. All right, you guys, stay well. Bye.
You can put 100 grand on it, anything.